As we all know, dogs do not communicate in the same way that people do. Instead, they communicate with each other and with us through a sophisticated set of nonverbal cues. They do this with their entire body, including their eyes, ears, jaws, tail, and total body movement. While dogs utilize their voices to make noises like whining, yawning, or barking, it is their body motions that are most important in their communication. You can better understand how your dog communicates with their body language by looking at the signals below. Many people believe that all tail wagging indicates that a dog is eager and happy. This isn't fully accurate, though. Keep an eye out for signs that your dog is attempting to communicate, such as, what is the rate at which their tail wags? If their tail is wagging perpendicularly or sideways. If their tail twitches, it's a sign that they're nervous. When their tail moves faster, it indicates that they are more excited. Tail wagging to the left is typically a sign of arousal. Tail wagging that involves the entire body of the dog is usually a cheerful wag reserved for family and friends. Another important factor in determining a dog's attitude is where their tail is placed in relation to the ground. If your dog's tail is dropped to the ground, between their rear legs, or in any other way, they may be afraid or subservient. If your dog's tail is up, it could mean they're feeling aggressive, confident, or happy. The tails of several dog breeds are naturally dropped or heightened. Learn about your dog's tail motions and how they connect to the current scenario. The fur on your dog's back may rise up across the shoulders and down the back all the way to the tail when they raise their hackles. This indicates that your dog is excited, which isn't always a bad thing. It's possible that your dog is distressed, but it could also be a sign of tremendous curiosity or excitement. Consider this reaction to be similar to folks getting goosebumps. Posture. Reading a dog's body language requires an understanding of how their weight is distributed. A hunched or frightened dog, for example, may be experiencing fear and stress. In the face of something the dog fears, this stance is supposed to make the dog appear smaller and more submissive. This position is taken to its logical conclusion when the dog rolls over on their back and exposes their tummy. While this can indicate a dog yearning for belly rubs, it could also indicate extreme tension and anxiety. Your dog may be interested in something or insulted and negatively stimulated by anything if they are standing or sitting with their body weight shifting forward. When your dog raises his or her paw, it could be a signal for prey or a warning that they are unsure or anxious about anything. Expressions on the face. While dogs have facial expressions that are comparable to those of humans, they do not always signify the same thing. Humans yawn when they are sleepy, whereas dogs yawn when they are agitated. They will yawn to relax themselves or others in tense conditions. You might try yawning at your dog to help them relax during tense moments. In anxious conditions, your dog may lick their lips. Don't mistake it for them wanting to eat. It's usually a way for them to relieve the stress of a stressful circumstance. A dog's smile is one of the most difficult facial expressions to read. It can sometimes mean the polar opposite of what it means to humans. Your smiling dog, for example, could be displaying its fangs in a frightening manner. The grin can be a submissive and pleasant gesture when combined with a relaxed posture and disposition. Eyes. Examining your dog's eyes is a crucial component of the puzzle. Do your dog's eyes have a hard or a soft appearance? Are they squinting or staring at something for an extended period of time? When dogs are agitated, their eyes become frigid and they provide cold looks to the offender or the target of their rage. When dogs are stressed, they will avoid making eye contact. If they are completely ignoring you, it is likely that your dog is in pain. If the whites in your dog's eyes are visible, this might also be an indication of nervousness and tension. It all comes down to the bigger picture. There is no such thing as a vacuum in which these behaviors and body signals exist. You must see the sum of all their body parts to comprehend how your dog feels by looking at their body language. Your dog is always communicating with you, and their bodies are incredibly expressive. With practice, you will become more familiar with their signs and will be able to grasp them more easily.